All right, everybody, let's jump into this. Today, we're ditching the spreadsheets and doing a deep dive into something much more exciting. Values-based budgeting.
Ooh, that sounds intriguing.
It is, right.
Yeah.
We've got excerpts from a piece called Values-Based Budgets, and this isn't about pinching pennies.
Right.
It's about actually crafting a life that you love.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
So, it's all fueled by your financial choices.
See, I always thought that traditional budgets were kind of like trying to squeeze into a pair of shoes that don't quite fit,
Yeah,
They work, but they just don't feel right.
exactly.
And I think values-based budgeting really starts with you,
I love that.
your priorities, your dreams, what makes you tick.
Absolutely, because I've definitely felt budget guilt before.
Uh-huh.
Like, I should be spending less,
Yes.
on things that I actually enjoy.
Yes.
So how does values-based budgeting, how does it actually work?
So it comes down to the psychology of spending. Think about those impulse buys, right? We all do it.
Yeah?
You get that thrill and then it fades and then,
Yeah.
buyer's remorse.
The guilt sets in.
Yes, but when your spending aligns with your values,
Okay.
it actually brings a sense of peace,
Interesting.
satisfaction, fulfillment.
Yeah.
Research shows that people experience less regret
Wow.
and feel more fulfilled when their money reflects what really matters to them.
That makes total sense.
Yeah,
Because your actions are lining up with your beliefs.
exactly. It's not about depriving yourself.
Yeah.
It's about making choices that actually support the life that you want to live.
Okay, so then the first step has to be
Yes.
figuring out what your core values are.
Yes, exactly.
Sure.
It's a journey of self-discovery.
Yeah.
It's what are the things that light you up?
Okay.
What gives your life meaning? What kind of impact do you want to have? Maybe it's family
Yeah.
or creativity or adventure or learning or
Giving back.
giving back to the community. Even things like simplicity, personal growth,
Yeah, I like that.
financial freedom.
Yeah.
It's really about what resonates with you.
I love this.
Yeah.
Because it's not just about the spreadsheets and the numbers.
Right.
It's about reflecting on what matters to you.
Exactly.
So let's say you've identified your core values.
Okay.
How do you translate those into an actual budget?
Oh, this is where things get exciting.
All right.
So instead of these generic budget categories like entertainment, transportation, you actually create categories that reflect your values.
Okay.
So someone who values connection instead of entertainment,
Uh-huh.
it might be experiences with loved ones if
Yeah.
you're all about health and well-being,
Hmm.
maybe nourishing foods
Okay.
or fitness or
Mindfulness.
mindfulness. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's really custom designing your budget.
Yeah, to fit your lifestyle.
Yes.
And this is where the tough decisions come in. Let's say travel is one of your top values, but your budget just doesn't allow for much of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you make it work?
It's really all about the trade-offs. So you might realize that looking stylish,
Uh-huh.
that's not as high a priority
Yeah.
as experiencing, new cultures.
Right.
So you might choose to allocate less towards clothing
Okay.
and more towards that trip
The trip, yes.
that you've been dreaming of.
Right. Wow.
It's about consciously,
Consciously.
directing your resources.
Kind of the things that bring you joy.
Yes.
I mean, it's not just about cutting back, though.
Right.
Right. It's about intentionality
Exactly.
with your spending.
Yes.
That-
So
that
you
sounds
might
okay.
swap those expensive dinners for potlucks
Yeah.
with friends.
Or you find different ways to travel.
Exactly.
Yeah, on a budget.
It's about finding those workarounds
Yeah.
that allow you to actually live
Yes.
in alignment.
With your values.
Yeah, with your values, even if you don't have
Tons of money.
unlimited resources.
This isn't set it and forget it, though, right?
No, absolutely not.
Like life changes.
It's an ongoing
process of reflection.
Yeah.
And adjustment.
values might evolve.
Yes, exactly. Maybe your priorities shift.
Yeah,
Or you discover some new passion.
right.
The key is to regularly check in with yourself.
Yeah.
Make sure your budget reflects who you are and what you want out of life.
It's such a refreshing way to think about it.
It is.
Because it's not about restriction.
Right.
It's about empowerment.
Exactly.
It's about intentionality.
Yeah.
It's about being empowered.
Yes.
Now imagine
Yes.
you look back on the next year
Yeah.
and knowing you spent your money on things
Knowing that you've
and
spent
resonated with you.
on things that
Yeah.
deeply resonated with you.
The experiences, the memories,
Think about the experiences you'll have, the memories you'll create, and the impact you'll have.
the impact you'll make.
because you made
Conscious choices.
conscious choices.
Conscious choices.
Powerful stuff.
It is.
So if someone listening is like, I want to try this,
Yeah.
where do they start?
Start by grabbing a notebook
Okay.
and just reflecting on what truly brings you joy, fulfillment.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are those moments where you just feel most alive?
Okay.
What kind of legacy do you want to leave?
Mhm.
And from there, you can actually start mapping those values onto your current
I see.
spending habits and brainstorming ways to create a budget that really does support
Supports, yeah.
the life you want to live.
You're the architect of your own life.
Yes.
This has been so insightful. I
Wonderful.
think it's something we can all benefit from.
I agree.
Thank you so much for this.
You're welcome.
I think it's going to be great for everyone listening.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. That's our deep dive for today.
Great.
And we'll see you next time.
Sounds good.